Well, welcome. This unit now is starting on our circles unit. Circles, and this one will be concerning more about circumference or the distance around a circle. But before we do that, let's look at our number routine. As a salesman, Jeff makes about $20,000 per year. However, as an engineer, Joanne makes about $80,000 per year. In a lifetime of earnings, which is about 30 years, some people work up to 40 years, 50 years. How much more will Joanne make compared to Jeff? So let me get my pen. So Joanne makes 60,000 more than Jeff every year. So Joanne makes $60,000 more every year than Jeff. But we need to do it for 30 years. Let's save ourselves time. 6 times 3 is 18. How many placeholders do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So have 5 placeholders. So she will make $1,800,000 more than Jeff. So by being an engineer, which involves many, many years of college, she can make way more money than Jeff than the salesperson. All right, so it's circle time. So please have out the following items. You will need a blue sheet, a marker or color pencil, scissors, tape, and thread. So the first thing you do is you're going to look around the classroom for a circular item. It could be a clock, the base of a water bottle, base of a soda can, a pail, or a water bottle, the base of a water bottle. And I would like you to trace this object on your colored paper. Then when you have time, cut it out. Fold your circle in half and trace to crease. So you're going to draw a line from here to here. So trace, fold the circle in half, and draw a line along the crease. I would like us to label this. What is this crease called? This crease is called diameter. Diameter. A diameter goes from one end to the other end through the center of a circle. So you're going to tape this circle on page 105 of your ISN notebook. So now you are going to be getting pieces of thread. So you're going to cut out a piece of thread the same size as your diameter. So where's my, oh, here's my arrow. So cut out a piece of thread the same length of the diameter. So right there. Lay your thread across the diameter, cut the thread to the length of the diameter. Then, here's your guess. How many threads or how many diameters do you think will wrap around the edge of this circle? If you had to take a guess, how many of these diameter wrap? I'll say 1, 2, 3, or 4. I wish I could bend this a little, but I cannot do it on this one. But you will have the thread so you can wrap it around. So how many diameters do you think will wrap around the circumference or the distance around a circle? Well, it will be 1 diameter, 2 diameter, and 3 diameter. However, it's not completely 3 diameter. There's a little gap, so it is 3 and a little more. It's about 1/4 more, a little less than 1/4. So it's 3 and a little more. So how many threads did it take you to wrap around the edge or the perimeter of the circle? About 3 and a little less, a little more, a little more. So about how much more thread would we need to cover that gap? Um, I don't know. Well, we're going to say it's going to be 0.14. So if I fold my diameter thread in half, what is this called? So that means, what is it from here to here? What is this called? This is called the radius. So what we've learned today is you have a diameter that goes across the center of a circle. The radius is half the distance of a diameter, or you could say the diameter is double the distance of a radius, and it takes about 3 and a little more, 3.14 diameters to wrap around a circle. So if you have the circumference and you divide it by diameter, it will equal 3.14 or approximately 3.14 for all circles. So that's called pi. So that where is pi? Because you always hear pi. Kids come in to 6th grade and say, oh, I know what pi is, 3.14. And then they start telling us all the digits of pi, all the many digits of pi. But they really do not understand the concept of what is pi. Why do we memorize it? Well, it's because there are about 3.14 diameters around the perimeter of a circle or the edge of a circle. So here's this perfect example of one that's already been made. Here's the diameter. Here's the radius. Radius is half of it. So we have our first diameter, a second diameter, a third diameter, and then we have less than 1/4 the diameter. And so if we measure the circumference, 45, divided by diameter, is about it should be 3.14 if we had measured it correctly, but pi is approximately 3.114 for all circles. And so in our next couple units, we are going to start figuring out using the formula as to when do we use this formula to find circumference. So today is just finding the concept, where does pi come from? So pi comes from where circumference divided by the diameter equals pi.